Richie, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi,
Hi, this is Ruth Buzzy, and I'd like you to know how much I love the Knockem Dead radio show coming to you live on govsradio.com. Oh, you make me laugh. You really do. Oh, please. I can't do this anymore.
Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sallie on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie. Hey, how do you say?
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and...
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, just a great time all around. The Knockem
conversation with me in your head, because I didn't.
No, I did. I told
hear
you.
any of this. This is all like completely new stuff. So weirdo. I feel like you need to move over more because things right in your face. 10 seconds.
This is Gov's Radio.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. Thanks for joining us this morning. GovsRadio.com is the website. You can see our show there live right now. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
Oh, it's loud?
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let me.
Well, it's just loud on your headphones. It's not,
Is that true?
I believe.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Sorry.
Hi, everybody. It's July...
Need new ears. 22nd.
July 22nd. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown, New York. Also, we're on govsradio.com. However, go to Gov's Comedy Club Radio on YouTube. That is the name of the channel on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Gov's Comedy Club Radio. And then the first thing you'll probably see, hopefully see, will be a live video, which would be us right now. And say hi to us like Ken Pichelle is. Ads with video pictures. Wow. That's
Yeah, Tony made that yesterday.
what we got to do since you're not here. Son of a bitch, you. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the page. And please share this link everywhere on all your social media stuff. And get on the phone and tell people, hey, or text them if you want. Send them emails. Do whatever you got to do. Say, hey, check out this great station, govsradio.com. Lots of great shows here. Lots of fun stuff happening here. Please help us spread the word. We really appreciate it. Like Andrew Fremder. Hey, everybody. Hope is well,
Hey,
he
Andy.
says. Hope you're well, too, pal. Lots of great shows here. Like Films on Tap and like Domestic Disturbance, like Steve Squared, like Flip Tracks Radio, like Live from Governor's Green Room, like The Worked, like Donversations, like Christie Unleashed. There's so many great things happening here. We got new shows coming at you soon. All sorts of cool stuff happening.
You
And-
can't make fun of me for saying like anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, you always make fun of me because I say like too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was asking them to like the show.
Oh, that's different.
That's a lot different.
Okay.
I didn't say like you all out there. Like, can you like get on your like phone and like tell people? Just be like the show that's there. You know, like I really like that show a lot. You know, I think like you would like really like it too. Fremder says the intro is so long. I love it. It's sort of like foreplay before the jokes come. That's a good way to look at it. You have to understand we are the hosts of this show. We are the writers of this show. We are the directors of the show. We are the producers of the show. We are the
Try not to screw up people at this
technical,
show.
right? The technical people of this show. We're the directors of this show. And we're also the social media people of this show. So we play a 10-minute intro so that we can share because when there's no live feed, there's nothing to share. You got to share the live feed,
Yeah.
which we're asking you guys to do.
Yeah, if you
So-
could share, that'd be great. YouTube.
But yeah, so we're doing that while all that stuff is playing. Instead, because some people be like, all right, hi guys, yeah, I'll be with you in a second.
Yeah, we
all
don't
right,
want to
just-
do that.
Just wait for more people to come on. Yeah, we don't want to do that to you. We'd rather show you these stupid videos. They're not stupid. Some of them are stupid. No, they're funny. They're good. They're good videos.
Yeah.
And you get Jackie Martin. You get the Jerky Boys. You get Mookie Wilson. You get Ruth Buzzy. You get Danny Bonaducci, for crying out loud, saying hi.
Yeah.
But that's why we do. Hello, Joan Asher. Thanks for chiming in. But speaking of the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, go to govs.com, by the way, to see the schedule and get yourself reservations to all upcoming shows. That would be from McGuire's in Bohemia, which is out east of Long Island. The Brokerage in Belmore, which is almost directly south of us. And, of course, Governor's in Levittown. Now, Governor's in Levittown is legendary. It's been here for 40 years. You name the comedian, most likely that comedian's been here. Rosie O'Donnell, Robert Klein has been here. Billy Crystal, Eddie Murphy, and his brother Charlie's been here too. Andrew Dice Clay, who's actually going to be here next week. All the comedy greats. Drew Carey, Kevin James, Louis C.K. And tonight, there's going to be a bunch of comedy legends in that club all at once. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, Joey Cola, Peter Bales, Brad Lowry, Rob Bartlett, and who knows who else. Supposedly there's going to be some surprises.
It's going to be a great show. I'm excited
Fantastic
about it.
show. It's a benefit to help out the legendary comedian Bob Nelson, going through some cancer issues, having trouble paying his doctor bills. So it's going to be a great show, an amazing show of great comedy from the heavy hitters of comedy, the guys who started it all back in the early 80s here on Long Island. It's going to be fantastic. So make your reservations right now for that. It's going to be a great show. Sallie and I are going live tonight from this room. We're hoping to get a lot of these guys to come in with us and talk to us.
What time? 6?
We were thinking 6. We might start earlier because, and I don't have full details yet because this was just going on before we started. Donna Drake, who has Zoomed with us, I've been on her show a few times. She is on CBS. She's a CBS affiliated show. It's on weekends, and it's nationally syndicated. It's called The Donna Drake Show. Live It Up. Great show, great person. Love Donna. She's actually going to be here with us tonight. She's going to record some bits for her show while she's live with us. I think we're all doing this together somehow. We're cross promoting shows here. Donna Drake, Live It Up with us, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. So we'll be live. We'll let you know later when we have the details. It's probably 5 or 6. Probably more like 6.
I'm just asking, just technically I set it up for 6. So if you can't just be like, I'm starting early.
We'll make it 5. Then
should I make it 5?
Yeah, that way we're covered.
Okay, all right.
But I don't think the comedians are going to be here that
that
early.
about?
What's that?
Something went wrong.
Everybody's saying hi to each other. I think you guys are only seeing the top comments. Is that what's happening here? I don't
see where it says something went wrong.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, all right, okay. Well, when someone says something went wrong,
but that's been there every day.
Okay.
You know, Andy, I don't see the option to change that. I know there's options to change that. I see that after a show, but I don't see that. Oh, wait a minute. I may have fixed it. Let me go back now. All right, I see all Ken Pichelle stuff. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Beansy just signed on. All right, I think I fixed it, Andy. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know, because if we miss any more of your comments, you'll have to tell me. All right, so everybody's still saying hi to each other. That's nice. I like our family here. Everybody's saying hi to each other.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Oh, Andy Plajanos is on. Oh, that's who you're talking about. I thought it was Andy Fremder that was saying.
No, it's Plajanos. Saying that, yeah, about the comments. Thanks for that, Andy. Andy Plajanos will be here with us tomorrow.
Maybe.
Oh, that's right. How you feeling?
Maybe
Andy Plajanos was feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah, maybe not.
That's right. How are you, pal? Hope you're feeling well. There's a pull down for top chat or live chat. Right, that's exactly what I did. I hit
Tony
live
just found it.
Chat just now. The three slide things. I was thinking about it from the other day. I think he's still talking about the chat stuff.
Oh.
All right. Let's get down to some of the stuff going on today. So in promoting today's show, I posted a picture of Sallie and I in a bullfight.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, wow, there's a lot of Tauruses in that shot.
Well, that was the caption. There's a lot of bull in this photo. And the reason we did that, for those of you who may not have heard, or for those of you out of state, the big news here on Long Island the past couple of days, there's a bull. There's a bull on the loose on the eastern end of Long Island, a town called Mastic, and then there's a neighboring town right next to it, that would be neighboring, called Moriches. Moriches and Mastic. Apparently, there's some church out there, or group, that for religious purposes we're going to have some kind of group prayer
like a
thing.
pig roast, only they were going to do a bull.
Well, right, but they were going to as part of their prayer thing, they were going to do their prayers, and then they actually slaughter the bull. It's all like part of the ceremony. Slaughter the bull, and then they all, like, the idea is to give this food to the hungry of their religious community.
In the town, like not just their group, but to everyone. And they're, I don't know.
So they, so they give it out. But what happened, somehow the bull
decided he wanted to live a longer life. So he escaped.
He took off, and he's been running around. And I'm going to check for an update. As of late last night, early this morning, this thing has still not been found. And this is, I think, day number 3.
Yeah, he was fine. I mean, because bulls are just boring cows. And cows eat grass, so he's fine. Like it's not like a dog that's gonna go hungry or something. He's just enjoying himself. And they keep finding him in like, forest areas. So yeah, I'm happy for him.
So we have a video. This video emerged. So today is this started on Tuesday. So this video was posted on Tuesday when word was just slowly starting to get out. Yeah, top story. There it is. A cow named. Oh, so all right.
They named it.
No. I'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, he's still on the loose. This bull is still on the loose. But the video we're going to show you, I laugh my ass off still when I watch this video. 2 girls in Mastic or Moriches just sitting on their front stoop, hanging out, and all of a sudden a bull just kind of runs by.
The bull is on the road. So like look off further into the distance where the road is, and he just gallops by like he's a big dog.
Yeah, go ahead, show them.
And Liz Batapede said this is all in her backyard.
Yeah, she lives in Moriches. Yeah,
and
she has not signed on yet. So who knows? Maybe she's
riding the bull.
Maybe she's riding the bull through Moriches as we speak.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay.
Middle of the street. You look right there in the middle of the street, and there you see the bull and the girl runs in. I love it. It cracks me up so much. It's not like the bull is running on the grass, running through bushes, jumping over cars. This thing just trots down the street like he knows that's where he's supposed to trot down the street. I think it's
and the girls bring the
thing.
mother out like Mom, I saw a big cow run by.
Yeah.
Sure you did.
Well, that's right. Then the mother comes out and she's looking to the right, so she doesn't even see this thing.
Yeah.
By the time she realizes, oh, maybe I should look left. Like she comes out, as soon as she comes out the door, she's looking to the right. She walks down into the middle of the street, looking to the right. It's got to be like a minute before she's like, oh, and then she looks the other way. But meanwhile, that thing was probably gone at that point.
It looks like a young bull, so it's pretty active. Although Cindy said like there, she was watching the news and she's like. She's just, like Cindy just talks to the TV.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, like she'll answer the TV. Yeah, now that she stopped watching Fox News, she's not, talking quite so much. But she'll talk to
Look at that thing. Is that a spider? What is that?
That would be a spider.
That's a big freaking spider.
It's not that big. He's just a girl. Yeah.
Get it off me! Get it off me! Calm down, Peter.
It's like that big.
What? How big? Bigger than that.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It isn't. Oh, leave him alone.
I was going to show everybody.
He's going to get on the pen and then bite you.
He ran from. I was going to try and pick him up, but he took off.
So Cindy's like they're saying, oh, now they'll spot him every once in a while in, the not forest but whatever,
The bush.
in the bush and
In the brush.
and it's like late at night and dark, and she's like, he's sleeping, leave him alone. Like she's like, cows sleep a lot, unless he's doing some cow. Bulls aren't. They sleep a lot.
Well, he's on the go because they can't seem to find him.
I know.
And it's funny you mention that.
Mention what? That he's just probably sleeping. And
No, that he's doing a lady cow.
Oh, why?
Because they're having trouble finding him.
Are they bringing women out, like fertile cows?
A cow named Norma Jean was unloaded in Manorville Wednesday evening in hopes of luring out the bull.
That's so funny.
So they're like...
So if I was like out in the forest someplace, you'd find me, baby. It's a good idea.
So what? They're hoping this bull is horny. They sprayed her with, I don't know, steak juices. I don't know. So that he would smell her and come out after her.
Is that what I would have to put on me? Like just a little bit of like steak juice and French fry
Tape
grease.
a French fry to your face.
Just put a French fry right at my forehead. Be like, come get me, baby.
So they're hoping that. So they actually released another bull to go find him. Somebody did find him. Was it last night? I think it was the night before. That's the clip I should have grabbed. The guy that was dressed like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, he was a little into his job.
So News 12 was doing a live report, right? And the reporter, she's talking about it, and it's dark. It was late Tuesday night, and she's doing her report, and then they, how they do the report, and then they show the pre-recorded stuff, the edited bit, and then they go back to the live reporter. So while they're showing the live, the pre-recorded bit, she comes on, and now she has this guy standing with her. She goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, we just found out just this minute that this man here found the bull." This guy is dressed up like Indiana Jones, and I thought it was a joke. I really thought this guy was pulling a prank. He then looks into the camera. I don't even remember what his name was, but he's like, "Yes, I found the bull in the brush back there, and he was just laying there, and he was calm. But he's fine, and I urge you all to be careful and please don't hurt the bull. But yes, I found him, and the brush was very full of
It was the thickets, the
thorns, lots of thorns. But because I was prepared, I made it through the thorns, and I saw him from a distance, and he was okay. And I just came out of the brush, and I swear to God, I mean, he's kind of even making that face. I saw him.
Tony, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to like listen and see what's going on, and like this one's like giggling through the whole entire thing. I'm like, what is so funny? I'm trying to hear the news report, and then you start, doing them, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do nobody. Well, except you. So I thought it was some kind of joke, but it wasn't. But so it's a big story here on Long Island. Everybody's on the lookout for the bull.
Yeah, it's a slow news day.
but of course now too, you have the group that lost him. They want him back so they can slaughter him. Then of course you have the animal rights groups. No, he deserves to live. Don't you chop him up?
They already have a place that he's going to go to. They already have a sanctuary picked out that when they find the bull, they're going to put him in the sanctuary.
Oh, so they already
That's
told...
what that guy was, that vegan guy you're making fun of. He's part of a group that they're going to put him in this one sanctuary. So he's going to live out his life banging cows, as all bulls should.
So, but then what about this church group?
Yeah, they're done.
So did they find another bull?
I don't know what they did.
Does the sanctuary reimburse them?
No, I feel like they I think they might be getting some flack for eating the thing. So I think they're happy just not to be talked about anymore.
I understand. I personally would like to participate in a service where I have to watch an animal get slaughtered. But having said that, I eat meat. These people eat meat, so to have meat, animals get slaughtered.
Maybe it's just a deal done behind the scenes, but nothing's been said about them being reimbursed.
I would much rather just walk over to King Cullen, grab a couple steaks, come back to the church, and barbecue them.
Right.
Maybe that's what maybe they're learning that now. oh, we can go over here and get the bulls and get the steaks. Cheaper buying a bunch of steaks, probably cheaper than buying a bull.
I don't even know how they do that. Do they just? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
A lot less work.
Because like pig roasts are a lot of work.
A lot less mess.
And it's like 5 times the size of a pig. So I don't even know what they do. But it's not their first rodeo.
It would be cheaper to buy a bunch of steaks, and then they don't have to buy a bunch of towels and paper towels to clean up all the
I think they're going to need more
all the
than
bull steak, all the bull
paper
blood.
towels. Yeah. I bet it's something.
And that money they save, they can then give some steaks and that money to the people that are poor and
I
can't.
don't want to think about steaks when I'm thinking about this bull like running around the forest all
Yeah,
happy.
but we're on to something here. We're helping this church out. We're coming up with something. We're getting money to these people. This is good stuff. We should get on the phone and call these.
They don't want to hear from us.
Muslim. Are they Muslim? What are they?
They said something about Allah.
So that would be Muslim?
I think so.
I'll be honest. I don't know much about.
I know. I don't either.
Them. It. I don't know. So all right. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got?
Ken said that a zebra was lost in North Carolina once. That's fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, and I don't know what zebras eat. Well, they have to just eat grass too, right?
I guess. Oh, Andy Plagano says he's still a little funky, so it'll be a game time decision tomorrow. Oh, all right. Don't kill yourself. If you're not up to it, you're not up to it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, plus don't make me sick. I'll kill you.
And, of course, Beansy says that's bullshit. Because nobody said that already.
I'm just happy if, like, I just want Andy to feel better to, like, go back to making sure he could do your show. When's your show? A couple of weeks from now?
Oh, the murder mystery? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's August 7th.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the important thing.
Yeah. Just
Andy, if we don't need to see you until then, if it means you'll be better.
Yeah.
Because we need you at that show.
Yeah.
Well, I'll even get you. I'll get you a Tylenol. You need me to send you over a Tylenol? What do you get? Robitussin. NyQuil. I'll send you over some NyQuil. I'll hand deliver it. In Spain, he says, the bulls are killed in the bullfights. The bulls that are killed in the bullfights are slaughtered and donated to orphanages.
Yeah, that's just it.
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's awful. I don't even want to talk about bullfights. Ugh, that's the worst.
Yeah. So that's.
I can't believe they're still doing that in some countries. Like practically every country banned it.
So what do they do? I'll be honest.
Oh, it's awful.
I've never watched a full.
Well, bulls are pretty peaceful animals.
Yeah.
You know, they just really love to eat, sleep, and
like pit bulls are peaceful, fun dogs.
Be with, you know.
Yeah. So how do they get them all riled up for that bullfight for entertainment purposes? Do they inject them with drugs or something?
They before it's let out of the gate.
Yeah.
They pierce them with like arrows. And they also, to make you know, like they're like, you ever wonder why their neck is like down, their head is down further when they're, you know, when a bull like stands up like this, but they're like down like that because they're slicing the neck.
Really?
Yeah, they
I had no idea that's what they did.
Yeah, so they're frantic and in pain and angry,
yeah.
and that's what I guess, and it evens the playing field for a man.
Oh, it makes him the bull a little weaker.
Yeah, it
so
makes
the
it.
man
It's
can, wow.
awful for like what a crowd's entertainment. It's like they just torture him, and then at the end, obviously, it dies.
So right, that's
and you're like, oh, but don't worry, we give the meat away to orphanages. Fuck you. It's awful.
So is that how it ends?
Keep it. If I was the orphanage, I'd be like, keep it.
Is that how it ends? It either ends with the bullfighter getting his ass kicked or him killing the bull in front of everybody? Is that how it ends? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I've never watched a bullfight.
And it always ends with the bull dying because there's no coming back from that.
I didn't know if he just had to stay out there for a few minutes and then run off.
Nope.
He actually kills it.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I think is...
Either way, at the end of the day, the bull is dead.
Right. I never understood the bull run.
Running with the bulls?
Yeah, I never understood that. Let's all get together.
At least the bulls aren't getting hurt. Just stupid people.
Well, yeah, stupid people. Let's all get in front of these dangerous bulls and a huge crowd of people and endanger our lives and hope a bull doesn't ram his horns into my buttocks.
Into your butt.
That sounds like fun. Let's run for our lives and maybe get trampled. If we don't get hit by a bull, maybe we'll just get trampled.
You could say that about anything, that's dangerous that people do for excitement, though.
Yeah, and
skydiving
and we've covered that. Just a few weeks ago, I said, "What's wrong with you, rock climbers?" Or or were we talking about jumping out of a plane? Also,
yeah.
The hell's wrong with you people?
Right.
And I believe I've told this story before, but I'll say it again because I love this story. I was at Nassau Coliseum. I don't know. I think it was the mid-'90s. And we were watching a lacrosse game, professional indoor lacrosse game. And during intermission, during halftime, they had a guy that was going to bungee jump from the railing, from the railings of Nassau Coliseum, at the ceiling. He was going to bungee jump, right? Well, the bungee was too long.
Yeah, that's why I have this face on, because that's one of the things that we talk about in, I took this physics class and in college, and that's one of the things is how to measure out the right length of a rope for a bungee cord. And there's a lot to it. And I remember doing it just for my exam, but I remember thinking at the same time people must screw this up a lot, because if it took me a while to really kind of get it right, a lot of people are hitting the ground. I'm telling you right now.
Well, this guy,
it's very complicated.
What's the matter? Is he still there?
No. Yeah, he's over there. Yeah.
He just missed the right measurement, because what happened, he didn't fall flat on the floor. He comes down, the bungee stops, and his right leg and arm hit the floor. Both just went like you're going like this.
Did they break?
I don't know, but you actually heard it like a little, and then he just starts bouncing, and the whole place just, whoa! And then you just hear everybody laughing.
Because a bone is a bone, you could snap a bone like an animal's, So it's awful.
It's awful for me to laugh, but man, did I laugh my ass off. That's what you get.
You never want to be the first bungee cord.
Well, it was just the one guy. He was the only guy doing it.
Ah, okay. It wasn't an event.
I don't even know what the point was. Maybe bungee jumping was new at the time. I don't even remember.
Bungee cord used to be the thing, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And they'd be at roadside amusement parks. And I remember thinking, I bet you someone hit the ground first.
It's so, again, that's what you get for being stupid.
And also you have to also compensate how old the cord is, because it
stretches,
lengthens.
Right, yeah.
So what might work one month is going to slam your leg on the ground.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
The next, it's a lot to it.
But there's an easy solution.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Stupid. All right, I understand it's thrilling and it's exciting, but it lasts 3 seconds, and I'm although
you did it.
Was it a bungee?
You hypocrite.
It wasn't exactly bunging. Bunging. Did I just make up a word?
You did.
I'm bunging. Look at me. I'm bunging. It wasn't a bungee jump. It was, I don't know what it was called, but I went 300 feet up, and I think it's just a rope. I don't even know. And so you have to pull it. So you're hanging upside down. I was 300 feet up, and I'm hanging upside down, and then I have to pull a cord, and then it sets me free. So then I just go, and I'm harnessed in with a rope, and I go down, I guess, I don't know, 200 feet, I guess, and then the rope runs out, and then you're just swinging. You know what? I should dig up that video. I have a video of it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And then you just swinging like that, and then eventually, they bring in. It was, and that's what I mean. It was fun. It was wild, but it was stupid.
Yeah.
If the rope came free and I fell, I swear.
Did you have kids then when you did that video?
Yeah, my kids were there. They watched.
Yeah. See, I used to do stuff like that all the time before kids, and then once I had kids, I was like, it was a game changer for me. I'm like, now my goal is not to do fun things like that. My goal is to stay alive,
Yeah, but it's
not like I'm sitting in the living room like this, but I'm not going to take.
But to do it before kids, you could be ruining your baby making parts. Or you could just die.
But I
which,
wasn't thinking about it at that point.
obviously.
Oh.
What?
They hung up before I...
Sons of bitches.
Yeah, so it was a game changer.
Yeah, but if I fell and laying in the hospital with... Yeah, I had kids, and I also... this was after my amputation. So
Oh,
I was
really?
only risking one other leg.
Yeah.
Been done. So to lose another leg, piece of cake. So if I was laying in a hospital with broken bones, I swear to you, I'd be just sitting there saying, well, I guess I deserved it because I was stupid.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't go, suing everybody and crying and going on Oprah. Well,
I'm stupid.
I was an idiot. I had it coming.
How did that happen to you? Because I'm stupid.
I'm stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, do you ever see that video? This goes back a while, where the guy is skydiving and his parachute doesn't work, and the video is himself. He had like a GoPro or something on his helmet, so it's a video from his perspective. What?
Does he just hit the ground and go clunk, clunk?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
And the GoPro stays like intact.
He stays intact.
He just hits the ground.
He hits the ground.
And he's fine.
Totally fine. Like he landed like in some like he got lucky. He landed in some like soft brush. So you see, like again, it's his perspective. So all you see is the camera shaking.
Yeah.
But then you hear him start to freak out. You hear movement. You hear he's trying to get the parachute going.
And it's not working.
Not going right. So and then sure enough, and he's like, oh my god, and he lands in a brush, and he's like, I lived, I'm fine. And all of a sudden, you see this guy come running towards him. This guy I forget where this was, but this guy was driving on whatever road.
And saw him.
Saw the whole thing. Was just getting upset and scared that this guy was going to die.
Yeah.
Saw that he lived. So this guy comes running, and the two of them start hugging and bouncing, crying
I'm
and
gonna cry.
laughing.
That's great.
Oh yeah, these guys didn't even know each other.
Yeah.
But this guy saw the whole thing. So yeah, they're just jumping all around. It's amazing. I'll have to see if I can find it.
I saw this one video one time. This was awful. It was these two skydivers. They went at the same time, and for some reason they ended up like
Getting
colliding.
tangled? Oh wow!
But they came at each other at such a strong force, and they couldn't get away from each other. And because I think they were coming out of different planes.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like one was coming this way and one was coming this way, and the force of both when they collided,
Darth Vader made them.
their
did that to them?
limbs like flew off their bodies. Yeah, it was crazy.
From the impact?
Yeah, like one guy's arm went flying, one guy lost a leg. It was crazy just from the impact.
All right, so now that I would sue somebody for, because those guys, those professionals, they should be planning better.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually remember. I don't think it was a Air Force thing. I think it was
What?
like it wasn't like a military, thing.
I didn't say.
I know. I was just trying to
people
think.
do it for fun. People pay for that shit.
I was trying to figure out what it was. I can't remember. I just remember. Yeah.
Yeah, they were just two idiots who paid for it, and did
Yeah.
they live?
Yeah, but without arms
limbs.
and shit.
So they were almost like.
But it just struck
when-
me like the.
So they almost looked like that thing when the astronauts go out in space and they just come back in that capsule with the parachute. That's kind of what they look like without their limbs.
They didn't lose all of them, but they each lost something. I don't remember.
So between the two, they became one human being.
Yeah, they just stayed together.
They're like Siamese twins.
Right.
That's interesting.
That's what happened.
All right, let me go back, read some comments.
Yeah.
The zebra, you mentioned that. A mastic bull in Mauritius sounds painful, says Fremder. They're using a cow to lure the bull into captivity. Right, yeah, I mentioned that. Michael Zimmerman, sources, Andy Plagano's game time decision for comment will not confirm on suspension for excessive bullfighting by Gov's Radio. Everybody's saying hi to Zimmerman. Hello, Michael. Michael, when is round 2 for you for the laugh off? And good luck with that. You may have done it already for all I know. I'm not up on it. There was a giraffe loose in Florida, says Beansy. Okay. Hooked on an 8-second ride. What does that mean, Ken Pichelle? Who was hooked on an 8-second ride?
Oh, that's just it. Like people, I guess they make decisions to do this just for like an 8-second thing.
A loose bowl. That sounds like some stinky pony loaf. Oh my goodness. And yes, I would have turned into Spider-Man if I got bit by the spider. There's a Levittown leg spider. Very dangerous. Don't squish the spider. Disney can't afford an injury to Tom Holland. Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go?
I think Tom Holland is like the greatest Spider-Man ever. I really like him.
Better than Tobey Maguire?
Oh, absolutely. I just think it suits him more.
I agree with you. I think he's very good.
And he's sweet, and
But the first Tobey Maguire movie, Spider-Man movie, still my favorite Spider-Man movie. I thought that was a great movie.
Well, I just like Spider-Man in the Avengers. I like his role in the Avengers. Like I think the standalone Spider-Man are like they're okay, but I just like I think he really adds a lot to the Avenger movies. You know, because he's like this like young kid, and it brings just a different take.
Yeah, but now they gave him a different suit, you know, and I
don't care.
He has like the same. He's basically Iron Man all over again.
I want to protect him. He's young.
I'm sure he's okay. Fremder, I would imagine this easier for a woman to ride a bull than a man. Bulls and bulls. What did I say? Saddle? Pajanos, they should get another bull just in case the bull on the loose is gay. Right? They should send a male and a female.
Right? They're just assuming that they want to see a female bull.
But how do they keep track of the female?
What do you mean?
Like, what if she goes into the brush to find the bull?
And they live happily ever after. I think this is a good thing.
But that's not the point. They're using her to get the bull out. So
maybe they put a tracking device on her.
They injected a GPS. Are you okay with that?
Well, you know how they put that on dogs? They put like a little thing on your dog so that if you lose your dog, you can find them.
Yeah, and I disagree with that.
I never did that. You never did that?
No, and I disagree with it.
I'd like to.
I would think that's painful.
I always get rescue dogs, and like, trust me, like my dogs know what it's like out in the world. So like whenever like I open the door to go get the mail, there's like no fear that my dogs are running out of my house like to try to get away. They're like, please let me stay.
Leave the chip on the collar. If the collar comes off, collar comes off.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't like it. So you think they put a tracking device
I would imagine.
on the female?
Sure, I would.
But then how do they know when she found him? The GPS just tells them her coordinates. I feel like I'm on Star Trek. But it doesn't say, well, right now it's looking a little funny that the little dot is bouncing. She must be with the other bull.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
How are they gonna know?
Maybe they have the rhythm of the bounce. Like, oh yeah, she's getting some, and then they want to wait. You know.
Yeah, at least let her finish. At least let them have their cigarette when they're done.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. It's nothing like what's happening.
They are shipping the bull to New Jersey, says Pajanos. What does that mean? They found him and they're shipping him to Jersey? That when they do get him, that's what they're doing with him?
Why?
Why what?
Is that where the sanctuary is, or is there some New Jersey joke about where bulls
No.
go?
I'm assuming he's talking about where the sanctuary is.
Okay.
I would imagine the bull rams the cow. Ram on. Give your heart to somebody. That's a Paul McCartney song called Ram On. That's actually what it's called.
I had to go to the post office this morning.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say I have to go to the bathroom.
Nope.
Let me finish reading the comments. Not a zebra. It was a zebra cobra a few weeks ago. Oh, it just happened.
Oh, the snake?
Yeah, is that what that is? So it got loose. And so what happened there, Ken? What happened? And how did it get loose? Tell us all the details. A bull's favorite color, says Fremder, is actually... What? Is actually... Oh, you spelled... Is that supposed to be red? They should let one loose in Target. R-E-D. He wrote R-E-A-D.
For red?
Yeah, well, it is red. I read an article. But in this case, it's R-E-D. Fremder. Pajano says, I went to a bullfight when I was in Spain. I'll share tomorrow, if you're here. You get yourself healthy first. Speaking of zebras, I wonder how fast a zebra has to run before it looks gray. Oh, my goodness. Tonight in Mastic, ultimate Paso Dober at the beach. I'm sure I said that wrong. That was from Ken Pichelle. Ken Pichelle says, Sally, Andrew F's gray joke was awesome. Please do acknowledge. No, it wasn't.
Well, it wasn't.
No, it
yeah,
wasn't.
because I got like a little like feeling in my stomach that wasn't good. Yeah, so no.
See, I might. Zimmelman is right there with him. Bullfighting.
See that Jonah Gold guy?
Yeah.
That's the guy who called and hung up.
Jonah.
Jonah hung up on me, man.
We're on to Jonah.
It's all right.
Zimmelman says bullfighting is a lot like Highlander. There can only be one. Yeah, see, I thought that's just as good as Fremder's. Fremder says that's cruelty to animals. What they do to the bulls. I think there should be a new sport where the bulls ride the bull riders. Yeah, stab the bull riders. Let's see how they like
I just can't believe it's gone on for so long and no one, like it took so long for countries to be like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't make this an event.
Well, obviously, yeah, and some are still doing it. So some are really
Not
behind
many, but a lot has made it illegal. So
Fremder says bulls are actually very horny. Fremder would go skydiving any day over bungee jumping. I trust a parachute more than a string that's going repeatedly slam me to the ground until I'm dead. Boing, boing. Imagine.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
yeah.
Bungee cords are dangerous, even the little ones that you have to tie things up with. Yeah, when was that with the it was like a year or so ago?
I see Tony and Zach like driving home with a mattress.
Yeah, we were taking a mattress to my mother's. And I bungeed it to the top of my truck.
And then it snapped.
What I make, like a mile? No, actually, I take that back.
Because I went running right after that, and I'm running down the road. I see you and Zach like holding the mattress, carrying it, like driving back to the house.
Yeah, it completely fell off. Yeah, we made it, I think, 2 blocks, and the damn thing fell off.
And you just had a look on your face like I wasn't even going to ask.
But then we did another trip with the box springs. There were 2 box springs, and we got like a mile, and they started to slide. Thank God they didn't fall off. But we just tightened a little bit, and I think I did like 20 miles an hour.
Maybe we should do rope instead of like all that bungee cord stuff.
Maybe I'm not going to do that anymore.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Bunging sounds like a sex move. Yeah, how would you like? Hey, Sally, let's go bunging. What do you think, baby? You and me do a little bunging. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Bunging. Oh yeah. Hooked on an 8-second Ride is a country song by Chris Ledoux about bull riders. Of course it is. And it's probably a love song. This should be the new death penalty, getting pushed out of a plane without a parachute. Oh my God, that's from Fremder. Go back to telling the bad jokes, you weirdo. There's Elizabeth. Hey, put a pen up with food, and they're just waiting for the bull to come out. They know exactly where the bull is at. I know the area. They didn't let the female run loose. Oh, so what? So they found the bull. They know where he is, so they're trying to lure him out. So then they grab the female.
So they put him in a pen. Yeah.
They put a pen
like
up.
A
oh,
pen.
I see. Got it. Like a cage.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting for the bull to come out, smell the food, and go in. Oh, okay.
That's nice. And then they're going to bring them both to a...
Yeah, but she's saying they didn't let the female run loose.
Well,
so they're saying the female's not. So they grabbed the female, and now they're just going to lure him with the food.
So they're not going to make sweet love.
That's what I'm saying. So now this poor bastard, he's been running loose. He's been by himself, eating grass, and now he's not even going to get some. Let the female in the cage with him. Let them make the sweet love. Let them bunge. Let them bunge while they're driving to Jersey.
That would be nice, especially like if she's, ready.
So, Elizabeth, how close are you to this? And have you had any sightings?
Yeah, she said it's like in her backyard that he like ran by.
Oh, she did see it?
She didn't see the cow, but she was like, oh my goodness, that's like in the back of where I live.
Wait for the cow to awkwardly get an Uber. That's from Plajanos. Pichelle says it took a few days, but they found the zebra cobra. It belonged to a teenager, somehow legally, I think.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right.
Whoa. Who's castrated? The bull that's on the loose is castrated, says Joan. And by the way, am I seeing all the comments now? Are we seeing all the comments now?
I didn't know he was castrated.
Yeah, what does that mean? So
Well,
these,
you know what it means.
so these people that were, well, yeah, these people that were going to have this religious service cut his balls off. Kill the fucker first. I don't want to live without my balls. I mean, and it's heartless
You're
enough.
taking this very personally.
Like you said, it's heartless enough to slaughter this thing in front of everybody.
You cut your dog's balls off. What's the difference? You think Manny didn't want to live without his balls?
He wasn't castrated. We don't get the dog castrated. They still have their balls. They still get horny. They still do the deed sometimes. They still get the red rocket. It's just not, they just can't make the babies.
I think they take the balls out, no?
All right, fine. But if he's castrated, that means he's lost everything down there. That's what I'm talking about. Don't get rid of the man parts.
You're very upset about this.
Us men look out for each other. We care. It's like when we see a guy get hit in the nuts, we're like, whoa. You can almost, we almost feel the pain too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You have seen all the comments. Excellent. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, that's awful. At least do that after he's dead. He may as well be dead. I'd be running away too. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, kill me. You just took my dick. Just kill me now. So I'm telling you now, when we're old and my dick falls off, and I'm senile and I don't know what's going on.
I will kill you before your dick falls off.
You'll kill me before the dick falls off?
I promise. Yeah. If for any reason someone comes by to castrate you, I'll kill you first.
Please.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay. So, so that's the bull thing. We spent a half hour on the bull thing.
A lot of time on that bull thing.
Elizabeth lives in an apartment complex, and there are farms behind us. It's probably less than a mile away. So go get it.
Yeah, so.
This is the best part of all this. Elizabeth should go get him, and then just, she should just keep him like a pet.
Yeah, why not?
She can feed him.
Probably the poo's
And I will love him, and I will call him George.
Poo's probably pretty big. I mean, I pick up Shep's poo.
I prefer big poo because then when you have little dogs, you got to search the grass for it. The
I
big
like the
poos,
little
you
Tootsie Rolls.
No, you can't always find that. You don't. Then you step in it. At least with a big dog, you get big poo. So you just know where it is. You grab it, throw it out. Yeah, little dogs, it's little poo. You can't find it. I used to hate that.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching them the whole time, and then you go to the spot where it's all nice and soft. But then even the dogs. You ever notice that a dog, they like their privacy when they're pooping. They make they give you a face. They don't like being watched. They're like, what are you doing? What are you watching me for, you weirdo? You ever notice that?
No, mine poop right in front of me.
Yeah, while making a face.
Do they? They're making a face because they're pooing.
They're making a face because you're looking at them. You want people to look at you when you're pooping?
I don't care.
All right, go ahead. Poop right now.
After you have a couple of kids, hard pressed to be bothered by anything.
Go ahead. Poop right now then for everybody.
I already went.
All right, so the next time you have to poo, get all the kids together. We'll go out in the backyard and we'll watch you poo.
You're very weird.
Well, you're the one who said you don't care. I don't believe you.
I went to the post office this morning.
Yeah?
Are you done or are you going to keep... Get.
What?
Get.
What are you talking about?
You said you were going to read something.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you just looked up and started to say something.
I didn't start to say anything.
Yeah, you did.
I mean,
You did that.
I did what? I didn't make a sound.
It was something like that. You did, though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. You
Go
looked
back
up and
and
you
watch.
made a noise where you were going to say something. Please stop that.
Please stop making bets with you?
Yeah.
Why? Because
I don't know. Because it actually hurts my finger every time you do that.
What?
I'm not kidding.
When we go like that,
It really hurts.
Hurts your finger?
Yeah. So I have to really want that bet.
What is going on with you people? I took Sam bowling yesterday. Your Sam. Well, my Sam, but your Sam then complained to me that his wrist hurt from bowling.
Oh.
You people are the weakest people. You annoys the hell out of me. No, I did see a comment, but I may have moved my head like I was going to go to the microphone to read it, but I stopped myself. I didn't make a sound.
I'm just saying, if you want to read
No, it
something,
can
go
wait.
ahead.
It can wait. I'll get the comments in a few minutes.
Okay.
Tell us about the post office. Are you about to throw up? What's going on? Oh.
So I got a ticket, a fix-it ticket, like I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. So I had to get I had to put a bulb in my car, and it was this whole big thing. And I don't know if you guys have gotten it, but you get like this big readout of what you have to fill out, and
That's your CVS receipt.
It was pretty much. And then I had to fill out all the stuff just to say that I did get it fixed, and here's the mechanic that fixed it, this and that. And then so I go to the post office, and then not only that, I just can't just mail it. I had to send it registered mail.
Certified mail.
I had a choice. I had first class, certified, registered mail. I got whatever the green thing is. You remember that, where you get like
The green card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to the post office, and but I just think it's like completely weird. Just mail it in. I don't know why it's like such a big deal. And it was just a bulb.
But it's to
like
protect
a
you.
fix-it bulb.
It's to protect you, because then there's proof that it was mailed there. What it is somebody has to sign for it when it gets there. So then that protects you. If you get a suspended license a year from now, and they say, well, you never paid the fix-it ticket.
$7 later.
Then you
though,
can
to
say,
do that.
I did, as a matter of fact, because here's proof of delivery.
The bulb was $3.25, and the registered mail was $7.12.
So you paid a $10 fee.
Yeah. Oh, and that was funny too, because I'm standing there, and it was a guy, the post office guy. It was like he's there all the time, so it's not like he was new. But so we were doing like the filling it out. He was, and then he was telling me like how much it's going to be. So I looked down, and he's putting in a whole bunch of stuff, and I could see the readout. Oh, it's such and such for the envelope, such and such for this, and then but every time he hit the subtitle, like the only thing that would come up was 69 cents. So I see it at first, and I could tell that it's not going to be 69 cents because, it's more. But he's just looking at it, so I don't say anything.
He's trying to tell you something.
So I don't say anything. And then there were people, waiting. Like this old lady was standing there. And so I wait, and then I'm still looking. He goes, let me just start again. So he does the whole thing again, and then he hits it, and then 69 comes up. So I go, still saying 69. So then he's like all like embarrassed.
Sounds like the beginning of a porn.
I know. So he's like, all right, I'm going to do this like one more time. And so he does it again, and again it comes up. So I go.
Of course it would come up for a 69.
So I said to the lady next door, I'm like, do you think my husband called them and they want to remind me or something? So she starts like laughing. And then
that was a big chance. What if this woman was religious or something? You're a pig. Get the hell away from me.
I could tell she was like laughing about the whole thing. But
maybe she thought you were offering.
I was like, do you think? So I was like, do you think my husband like called this place? So yeah, so the guy like then he's all red, and then he tries it again, and it was like $7, and then it didn't even have anything to do with 69 cents. It was $7.14 or something.
So you just screwed yourself out of. You could have saved 6 and change.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean he knew he was like.
Where were we just within the past day or so? Where you started to laugh at something, I said to you, stop it. You were giggling like a little kid because something was like an innuendo. You don't remember this?
I don't remember.
Where have we been the past couple of days? What have we been doing?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know what today is. Thursday.
You don't even recall this?
No.
Where were we? We were with somebody and having a conversation.
Oh.
And they said something like, you would do that, or we had to do him, or something. And you.
Oh, Anthony. Was
it?
Yeah,
yes,
Anthony
it was.
Rodea.
It was Rodia's show on Tuesday. You're right.
Yeah.
And he said.
Something like.
Oh, maybe he was talking about doing one of his characters or something. He was like, yeah, and so I had to do him, and I had to smack you like, stop it, control yourself.
Yeah, we try to be quiet on his show because he's just doing his own show. So we do like all the technical stuff for him, but we try to stay out of his way and let him do his own thing. So, but sometimes I can't help it.
Child.
Child.
And by the way, I let it go. You said subtitle. It said 69 cents. I was letting that go.
Subtitle?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You said that's what you said. Subtitle.
What?
The subtitle said 69
I
cents.
said subtitle instead of subtotal?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, that's something. Oh, so here, I wanted to do this too. Here's my segment.
Oh, what? One of those nerd things? Oh, what? Why?
Because Kevin comes home today.
Ah, her youngest son Kevin. He's been
Has
away
been away
since
for 15 million years.
last Saturday.
Not 15 million years?
No.
Oh.
And he's going to come home a new man.
You think?
Well, yeah, I guarantee he did the sex and the drugs.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'd
So
be happy
yeah,
for
he's
him.
going to come home a new man.
Yeah. So Kevin comes home today. But that's my concern because he's coming home, they say between 3 and 5. So if you're already going to be here, then I'm not going to be able to see Kevin.
Well, right. Well, I said that before. Come later.
Yeah, but you said that Donna Drake might want to go on at like 5 even.
All right, I'll take care of it.
All right.
Stay home and see your...
I just want to say hi to him.
And believe me, I got the same thing. My kids go back to their mother today, and I'm sad about it.
And when do we get them again? Sunday afternoon?
They're coming back Sunday afternoon for a little while. Then they go back to their mothers. And
They're just here for like
they're
dinner
just
or
staying
something?
Yeah. Because then we go back to our normal schedule.
Okay.
Don't mind us. We're just having our own little
sorry.
conversation about
It's
kids.
tough. It's tough having, we have 4 kids between us. So, and there's a lot of, moving back and forth.
And that picture you showed, is that
That's what Kevin gave you for
those
for
are
Father's
socks.
Day. Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin got Tony
dig
this.
those out.
It's a pair of socks that Kevin got him for Father's Day.
I haven't worn them yet. I got to find them and wear them because they were pink. I think they're actually women's socks or something. I'm going to wear them anyway. I don't care.
Yeah, because they are.
Assholes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right, let's go back to all right. So,
and then
go ahead.
No, but and then it's funny because I was like, I don't know. I have to figure. Sorry, go ahead. Go.
There was not one complete sentence in
I
there.
know.
Are you having a stroke?
No, I'm done. Sorry.
Oh, you're done with your stroke. Johnny Lambros, anything you can throw over a fence is not a real dog. Fremder, a castrated bull, I think that means circumcised. A castrated bull, I think that means circumcised.
No. No, it doesn't.
Right, yeah.
Castrated means ball removal.
Yeah, I was trying to get a joke there. I'm missing that. Beansy says, driving to Miami as we speak to help out giving water and supplies to the first responders.
Why? What's
to what?
on?
Yeah, what happened in Florida that you need to help, that you need to volunteer to give supplies, or you just mean COVID first responders? Yeah, fill us in, Beansy. What's going on
Did
there?
you read what Liz said about her grandson and aunt?
Nope, I'm working my way down.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I miss it because I'm reading something.
Bulls are actually colorblind. They don't hate red. They hate sudden movements.
Is that a Fremder?
No, that's Lambros, but that's not a joke. Isn't he serious about that? But I'm with Fremder on that. I thought it was a red thing. I thought something about the color red got them going, which is why the cape is red.
Yeah, that's because red is flashy. That's why they use it. But
Right, but Lambros is saying that they're colorblind. So what does it matter? So they don't see flashy.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
People always thought red color makes bulls mad, and that's why it goes after that. No, they're mad because they've been tortured, and the bullfighter just likes his outfit and red cape.
But then, but other colors are flashy. Why haven't a bullfighter used bright pink? Like it's always a red cape.
Because they dress in like red and black. I don't know. I think they just
say you don't know, man. Just say you don't know.
Maybe they think they just look better in it. Who knows?
A bull's red rocket will take your eye out. I bet that's true. That was from Fremder. Plagianos, he was sure that his wrist didn't hurt from climbing trees or playing Knockem.
Who said that, Plagianos?
Yeah, that's probably true. Actually, when he said it, I just looked at him and went like this.
You did.
I did. The green card, certified return receipt. Yes. Certified mail. That is not what I said? Certified mail?
You think you said registered?
No, you
mail.
said registered.
I said registered. Yeah, whatever.
Elizabeth Batterpeed, my grandson's aunt. Wouldn't that be your daughter? Saw the bull and was interviewed by the news. Was that the guy that I was making fun of?
No, it's a lady. My grandson's aunt. That's a lady.
Oh, sorry. Right. Sorry. Yeah, I misunderstood. It's Trivia Thursday, says Beansy. It's Dirty Thursday, says Elizabeth. Yeah, what are you doing, Elizabeth? That is Dirty Thursday. Hey, Don Sill's watching. What up, Knockers?
Hey,
big
Don.
night tonight. Yes, very big night tonight, Don. Are you coming? Don, if you're able to get here and meet us at 4, of course, you're a part of that. Or if you just come into the show at 7, let me know, and because we bought our tickets, and
yeah,
we're
whatever
gonna.
you want.
So let us know, Don. I love going to the post office, says Fremder. The people behind the desk look so thrilled. It's sort of like the DMV for mail.
Not really. I like the post office people.
No, but I'm with him. I've seen a lot of post office people like that.
Really?
But I've seen a lot that aren't.
Yeah, I feel really lucky with the post office people I've gotten.
And I think the DMV guys, I feel they've gotten better. I don't know. I don't feel the DMV's as bad as it used to be. That's just me. I don't know. Fremder says his mailman is an idiot. I'm always getting the wrong mail. It was better back in the old days when you would just attach your letter to a pigeon.
We have a gay mailman who he always is being yelled at by his boyfriend.
Yeah, he's got the Bluetooth.
We hear them fight like all the time, and he's so like he walks up to the door, and he's a great mailman. I mean, like everything is like really efficient, but they do fight.
It gets
a lot.
me every time. Every time, like what is that? Where's that coming from? Who's
Yeah.
fighting? What? Then you hear the mail door close. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, damn it!
Depending on how angry he is, the louder the mailbox closes.
You think he's efficient?
Yeah, I think he gets
I
everything
think we often
done.
get mail that isn't ours.
Packages.
Every package is for you.
Yeah, I've gotten packages that I end up delivering them to the neighborhood.
Yeah, but that's from the mailman.
Oh, is it? I always thought it was like Amazon or something.
No. I think it's the smaller packages the mailman delivers. I think that's what I think.
All right.
Andrew Fremder likes to pass gas when he's online at the post office. If it's that bad, people will walk offline, and I can get in and out faster. But if you're passing gas and you're upsetting those people, that means they got to be behind you.
Yeah.
Or maybe he turns around and faces the back so that the people in front of him get wind.
I don't want to think about this.
The Fremder wind is coming in through the post office. It lingered there, got in your hair. Then you got bare, 'cause you don't care where you make your poo.
Never
It's
forget.
like watching a dog in a zoo.
This is what happens when Tony forgets his notes.
I forgot my notes of stuff to talk about today, and all I remembered is the bull. And luckily you had this
Stupid
post
post
office
office
story.
No, I mean I've got like a lot of things going on. I have to go more. I think I want to do more food shopping. Me and Cindy are like, I think we have it resolved, but like, as you know, Cindy's like going through. My sister's going through like chemo and stuff. So I want to feed her good, healthy food, and she's being such a pain in the dick.
I told you.
She's a pain in the dick.
I told you this stuff takes time. She had 1 round of chemo so far. It takes a little time for it to really sink in that you have to stop and ask for help. It takes a little, that needs to dig in a little bit.
All I want to do is help her and make everything right. And she's just, and I think I kind of won her over this morning because like she was like doing some gardening or something, but I could tell it wasn't anything that she actually enjoyed doing. So I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "No, I just want to do this." I go, "All right, I'm having like kind of a thing," and I said, I have to like say something. She's like, "Oh, sweet Jesus, here we go." And I was like, because she's tired a lot. She's exhausted, and then all of a sudden she'll be doing like all these things, like this burst of energy, and then she's exhausted. So I was like, so if you're walking around because the sun is shining and you're walking around the yard and you're doing something and you feel good about it, please do that. That makes me like really happy that you're doing this. But if you're like, oh, I have a little bit of energy, let me help Sallie in the yard, don't like save your energy and relax. And it's the same goes for food. Like everyone in the world is like, oh, pick this up for me, and Cindy's used to just getting into a car and getting whatever food she wants. So now I've asked her to give me a list. But she's giving me like the stupidest things that are really cheap, and she's making me mad because I'm like, tell me what you want so that I can like keep you healthy. Like for me, like I just always live by, I'd rather pay the grocer than pay the doctor. So like let's get her healthy with like really healthy, nutritious food. And she's giving me like bullshit orders, And then we had this thing the other, talk about the chop meat.
All right, but I don't totally agree with this. First off, again, it hasn't totally sunk in yet, and Elizabeth even says it. It's really hard to ask for help.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
You're absolutely right about that, but you have to give her leeway. It takes time to figure that out. I did the same thing when I was going through my cancer thing, and there were times I would get up, I'm like, oh boy, I shouldn't be up. And I would go back, and that's when I realized, okay, it takes a little time to really get, and I can tell you now, it's been, almost 19 years since I was first diagnosed. I can tell you now that yes, you have to learn to ask for help. You have to realize that you can't do it. You have to realize it's only temporary, and you have to realize that it's all about you during this time.
Yeah.
But that's not easy, and it took time to figure that out. As far as eating, you're absolutely right. Let's get healthy food in there, but at the same time, you're going through enough. You're going through a lot of shit. You know what? Eat whatever the hell you want.
No, she's not wanting to eat it. She's just eating garbage. She's just eating it because it's cheaper. And
she
that's
doesn't, stupid. Cindy, that's stupid.
Yeah,
Cindy.
She doesn't want to like tell me some $7 thing she wants. So she's like, oh, you know what? Can I have hot dogs? No, you can't have hot dogs. You never eaten hot dogs in your whole life.
Well, that's
and all
not true. She's always loved hot dogs.
Yeah, but she would eat really good, healthy food when she was working at Vedco. Now she's giving me, 60-cent items to buy. And it took me a while to realize what she was doing.
Right.
And then I'm like, she's like, oh, can you pick me up ramen soup? No, I'm not giving you garbage.
She's going to kick your ass. You're actually complaining about her on the air. She's going to kick your ass.
I don't care. I want to keep her healthy. And she's to just say, yes to the stuff.
So yeah, the chopped meat thing was, my mother got me some chopped meat, but so I picked it up yesterday, but the sell-by date was 2 days ago. No, actually it was 2 days. I picked it up yesterday. It was 2 days, so it was 3 days ago.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of that.
I'm not a big fan of chopped meat, but please proceed.
Gotta make a burger. But I'm not a big fan. To me, it starts to taste bad at that point. I like getting chopped meat. You see on the package that the sell-by date is not for another few days.
That's when it's
perfect. And I go home and there's nothing like a fresh chopped meat hamburger cooked on the grill. Yum, 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 yum. And I eat them up. So so I wasn't going to use this meat. Sorry, Mom. I wasn't going to.
You did use it.
Well, no. Last week, actually, the past couple of weeks, the past few times she's got me some chopped meat, which is very nice of her. Thank you, Mom. It hasn't tasted good for that same reason. So I said something to her the other day. It's like, don't get me that chopped meat anymore because it's not working. But I don't know. So I told her that, and then she got me some chopped meat. So I picked it up yesterday. So I saw it, and we'll get no.
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Ah. So I wasn't going to use it, but then Cindy grabbed it and threw it in the refrigerator and decided to use it. So yeah, you went to her and said, "What the fuck?" And she said, "Well, it's chopped meat, and instead of throwing it out and wasting the money, I'm just going to eat it."
She's like, "I'll eat it.
It's not about the money. Damn it, you're sick. You stop that.
I'll try it, but I think it's just it's because it came on line 3, so I think it's just like a scam thing.
Hello?
Is this Tom Holfester?
He's a little...
I can hardly hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Tom, I can get Tom for you. He's a little busy. Can you hold on a second?
He's what? I can't hear you. What did you say?
Tom, you're looking for Tom?
Well, I just wanted to know if he's available.
Can I ask? He's a little busy. What's this in reference to, please? All right. What did it say? Allstate? Is that what it says?
It said Allstate Insurance, so.
He did hang up, right? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
So you had to smack Cindy around because she was
like,
trying to save money instead of buying new, freshly chopped meat.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to be a bother. That's how it all came out. Because she's all like, no, this is still good. You're, ridiculous. This will be good. And I'm like, it isn't good. So can we just get good food in you? Oh, you know what she said? When you make broccoli.
No, I didn't. My mother's saying that I told her not to get meat after she already got this meat for me. That's not true. I told you that like a week ago or something. You got this latest meat from you this past weekend. I definitely said this to you before the weekend.
And I would get it for him again just to shut him up.
Put it in your face. It wouldn't be the first time you have meat in your face.
Oh, my God.
So Cindy's in trouble, and Sally's going to smack her around.
Yeah, so I just wanted to be healthy. Like she's so funny because she loves Heineken. She's trying to convince the doctor that how much water is in Heineken and how that should count towards the.
Is it the same? You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey Tony, it's Tommy. Was somebody just calling for me?
Somebody was calling for you. Everything all right there, Tommy?
I don't know. Who's calling me? Who would want to talk to me at noon? My day doesn't start till 7 p.m. Everybody fucking knows that.
I know. That's why I told him you were busy.
You tell that motherfucker to call me back. 867-5309. Tell him to call me back.
Well, I didn't get his number.
All right?
All right.
Hey, hold on.
Now he sounds like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
I'm over here.
All right, just calm down.
By
Everything's.
the way, have you seen that guy, Johnny Lambros? He's got a big freaking head. His head's the same size as a freaking bull that's on the loose over there. They say bulls get angry because they tie a freaking rope around their nuts. Would you be kicking and bucking like that if there was a rope around your nuts? Think about it.
What do they do? They tie what? They tie the bull's nuts?
They tie a rope around their balls, and all of a sudden, it's like, they say that's why bulls are so angry. If someone tied a rope around your balls, would you be bucking and kicking and let a gay cowboy right on your back like that? No, you'd be hunched over in the fetal position, crying.
Absolutely.
Like, hold on. I gotta go.
Yeah, you're as angry as a bull. All right, take care, Tommy. All right, there's Tommy. So, let's see. Where were we?
So how's it work? So it's like the comments are on the bottom?
The latest are on the bottom.
Okay.
So, all right, so Beansy is actually, so he's going to the condo where the condo collapsed. That's where he's giving water to the first responders. That's actually really nice of you, Beansy. I didn't know that they were still, for some reason I thought they were done. Are they still kind of going through all that, the wreckage and stuff? Hey, Ken Friedberg is watching. The bull was interviewed by the news. I'm surprised we didn't get a call from the bull. You figured, we've had Santa Claus, we've had the Muppets, we had coronavirus called us. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm surprised the bull didn't call us. Elizabeth Batterpeed, the bull realized he was in mastic and is running for his
I
life.
wasn't going to read that.
Oh, that's fine.
Is it totally like everyone makes fun of mastic? I didn't even know people made fun of mastic until I moved back here.
All I'm going to tell you is I almost bought a house in Mastic, and I'm glad I didn't. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Back in, it was like almost 30 years ago, I almost bought a house there. That's pretty funny, Elizabeth. I wonder how the post office would mail a bowl, says Fremder. Probably with a 25-cent stampede.
Where's Jen?
That made me laugh.
Is Jen? Where's Jen? Jen,
That's
help.
really funny. Fremder says people would probably get to where they're going a lot faster if they used bulls instead of horses for the carriage rides in the city.
Yeah, probably.
It is really hard to ask for help. Yes, right. I read that before. Tell Cindy to save the energy. I use my energy in one day and pay for it for days.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I said to you this morning.
That's what I want her not to do. If she feels like walking around in the sunshine and doing one or two things and that feeds her soul, that makes me happy. If she's doing it to like help, then I just want to smack her.
Yeah, Joan says what I said. Let her process this. She's got to do this on her own time. She will know when to accept help.
I'm not good at that.
Well, you're not going through this.
I'm probably the worst at that.
And it's not your cancer, so you shut up.
All right.
And she will. She definitely will. She'll get to a point where she'll say, all right, I just need to stop.
I know, but
It sucks. It sucks. But it's what you got to do. And it's temporary. You know.
I know. That's what I want to say to her. Like I told her, I said when I had, because Sam was born so freaking early that, you know, when I got to a point when I was pregnant with Kevin, they just, for no reason, just made me go on bed rest.
Well, they saw how Sam came out. They said, we need to improve this.
We need you to, please, for the rest of the world, rest. So, yeah, I had to be on a bed rest, and I had all the energy I normally have, and I just had to lay there and be like, oh, can you make me a sandwich? Oh, can you fluff my pillow? Oh, can you, it was really hard. I didn't like it at all. But it wasn't about me. It was about my body. And it was about, helping this baby.
Right.
So that's what I want her to embrace.
All right, and she'll get there. She'll get there. I don't know, it depends on how she's feeling. But if she gets sicker as the chemo progresses, I
just love her so much, and I want her to
all right, don't get all sappy and cry.
Day.
Not
worry about me.
Don is going to try and make the show tonight. Might be tough. Show starts at 7.
Don will enjoy it. You'll really enjoy it. You should try really hard.
Well, yeah, Don, I don't know anybody that loves comedy more than Don.
And synergistically, these comics who probably haven't seen each other in 1,000 years are just, the energy in the place is just going to be crazy.
Did you say synergistically?
Yeah.
This is Governor's, and it's in Levittown, and we had Hicksville education. Nobody uses synergistically. We make up
everyone
words
has their
in here.
own energy, and
that's better.
And when they, they're together on the stage, it's going to be boom. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because now I know what you said. Yes, it is going to be an amazing night. Again, even if you weren't around back then, you don't even know who these guys are. You're still going to love this show. Rob Bartlett, who went on, he worked with Imus for years. Of course, Jackie the Joke Man, who he worked on some show called Howard Stern, but more importantly, is a regular here at Govs Radio. Joey Cola, of course, who you know. John Mulrooney, who started great
I'm excited to meet him.
He's a nationally known comedian, not a household name, but nationally known. If you know anything about comedy, you know who that is. But for us, he's the one that started Govs Radio. I've seen him. It was years and years ago. I saw him, probably here, but I've never met him. I would love to talk to him about Govs Radio.
Yeah.
Get some history on it.
I want to show him what the station looks like now.
See if he's impressed, or he's like, who gives a shit? I left here years ago.
Yeah.
He was only here for a year?
year or two.
2014 or 15?
Yeah, we'll have to ask who. Kevin Downey Jr. was doing it with him. We should ask him how long he was here. Or we could just ask him himself if we see him tonight.
And that too, actually. Just well, first off, they're saying there's going to be special guests, which would be cool to see. But even the comedians that I guarantee there's going to be a decent amount of comedians that aren't performing that are just going to come to see this. So I just think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a really special night.
Get your tickets now.
Fremder, I think my mailman might be gay also. He just leaves my mail on the porch instead of putting it in the box.
All right. That was funny. I'll give him that one.
And
but
yeah,
if
I heard.
If I laugh at one like out loud, then he just does more, and the more ends up being bad.
I've heard Fremder likes.
So I'm scared.
I have heard Fremder likes.
That was funny.
I've heard Fremder likes his mail on the porch. Thanks for letting me get that out finally, Dick. Yes, still doing cleanup. I'm helping out by handing out water and supplies out just to give a helping hand. Wish I could do more. No, that's really cool of you, Joe. Absolutely. In all seriousness, that's great. And I'm sad to hear they're still in the middle of all that. Yeah, and Elizabeth even says you're a good guy, Joe. You think Joe is actually doing it, or is he just sitting there and telling his mother-in-law, grab that bottle of water and hand it over to that guy?
Yeah, maybe he's bringing his women with him.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
And making them make his lunch while handing out the water.
Could be.
That's my guess. Tie a rope around balls. That sounds like marriage. That Fremder. He's a card. 12:30. We out?
Sure.
Are you going to kick my ass?
I'm just making sure I don't interrupt you while you speak.
You're a dick. Okay, it's 12:30. It's Thursday. We're going to be on. We'll let you guys know. We'll post it later. We're coming on, I don't know, 5, 6, give or take. Probably closer to 6. That's my guesstimate. We'll see, who's around, what time they're all getting here, what's going on around here. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Sallie and I will be here. We hope Don can make it. Donna Drake will be here. And check out her show, by the way. Live It Up with Donna Drake. You see a lot of her clips on YouTube and stuff. She gets great guests, great interviews. Love Donna. So, check us out later on today. And then that's it for today, right? There's no... Graz isn't on again until another week or two, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be on later on. And then we're back here on this show tomorrow at 11, hopefully with Andy Plajanos. Again, please copy and share the link to all the Govs Radio shows from the YouTube
It'll help a lot.
channel. Yeah, we really would appreciate that. And hit the like button and please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Govs Comedy Club Radio. That is the YouTube channel.